Finland is famous for stunning landscapes, amazing education, and a high quality of life. But could it actually be the right place for you? From funny traditions like wife-carrying races to winters that feel like they last forever, Finland is full of surprises. I put in days of research and effort to dig into what life in Finland is really like, the good and the challenging things you might not hear elsewhere. So let's dive in to see if Finland is truly a dream place to live, or if there's more to consider. Finland's culture is rooted in its deep connection to nature and values like honesty, simplicity, and equality. Finnish people love the outdoors, and with around 75% of the land covered in forests and over 180,000 lakes, it's easy to see why. But there's more to Finnish culture than just nature. Let's look at some of the unique traditions and quirky customs that make Finland so fascinating. First, let's talk about saunas. In Finland, the sauna is more than just a place to relax. It's almost sacred. People go to saunas to unwind, talk, and sometimes even make business deals. In Finnish culture, saunas are found everywhere, in homes, offices, and even on trains. A true Finnish sauna experience includes sitting in a very hot, steamy room and often jumping into an icy lake or rolling in the snow afterward. There's even a saying in Finland, one must behave in a sauna as one would in church, which shows how much respect Finns have for the experience. During summer, the far north of Finland experiences the midnight sun, where the sun never really sets. People celebrate with the Midnight Sun Festival, filled with music, food, and outdoor activities like midnight golf, hiking, and canoeing. This endless daylight is a special time for Finns to recharge after a long winter, and many stay awake all night to enjoy the sunlight. Another huge celebration in Finland is Juhannus, or Midsummer. This holiday is one of the biggest, and Finns mark it by heading to lakeside cottages with friends and family. Bonfires light up the night, and people dance, eat, and sometimes perform traditional rituals, like putting flowers under their pillow to dream of their future spouse. This festival has deep roots in Finnish folklore, and many say it brings a feeling of unity and connection to nature. Finnish weddings are filled with interesting traditions. In some villages, weddings include a playful wedding fight, where the bride's family pretends to fight the groom, testing his worth and strength before accepting him. Another fun custom is the polterabend, where friends try to make things difficult for the bride and groom on their way to the church, a light-hearted symbol of the ups and downs of marriage. Finnish weddings are often simple but heartfelt, matching the country's values of togetherness and equality. Finland has some unique, quirky traditions too. One of the most famous is the wife-carrying championship, an event where husbands carry their wives through a tough obstacle course, with the winner getting their wife's weight in beer. Another unusual event is swamp football, played in muddy fields, where players dive and slide in sticky swamp mud. These traditions may seem odd, but they're a lot of fun and show Finland's love for sports, humor, and a sense of community. Finns celebrate Vappu, their Labor Day, in unique ways too. While big cities like Helsinki host lively celebrations, many towns observe it quietly, raising flags and reflecting on the day. This mix of lively celebrations in some places and peaceful observances in others reflects Finland's value for balance. Finns love coffee. In fact, Finland has one of the highest coffee consumption rates in the world. People often have multiple coffee breaks throughout the day, with kahvitaukos, meaning coffee breaks, being an essential part of Finnish life. These breaks are a time to slow down, chat, and enjoy coffee with a cinnamon pastry called pulla. Finns like their coffee strong and black, and it's a big part of their daily routine. Winters in Finland are long, dark, and cold, but the Finns know how to handle them. Many people take up ice swimming, which means taking a dip in icy lakes, then warming up in a sauna. They say it's great for circulation and gives a huge energy boost. During the polar night, called Kamos in the far north, there's hardly any daylight. Finns use cozy lights, candles, and bright light lamps to keep their spirits up during these dark months. In the end, Finnish culture is a wonderful blend of respect for nature, unique traditions, and modern lifestyle. From the soothing heat of the sauna to ice-cold swims in winter, Finland's traditions show the resilience, humor, and warmth of its people. Every custom, big or small, brings Finns closer to nature and each other, offering a glimpse into a culture that's as intriguing as it is welcoming. Finland's economy is strong, steady, and highly developed. It's part of the European Union, and its currency is the euro. This small but advanced country is known for its high-quality products, skilled workforce, and world-class education system, which all help keep the economy strong. Major industries in Finland include technology, manufacturing, forestry, and clean energy. Let's take a closer look at the economy and the cost of living in this fascinating country. Finland has a reputation for its tech industry. Nokia, a famous mobile phone brand, started in Finland, and the country remains a hub for tech innovation. It's home to a growing number of tech startups, particularly in gaming, education technology, and health technology. Many people work in tech, and Finland is known for giving entrepreneurs a lot of support to help them succeed. This has made Finland an attractive place for new businesses and has helped create many job opportunities. Manufacturing is another big part of Finland's economy, especially in areas like machinery and metal products. Additionally, Finland has a large forestry industry due to its vast forests, which cover most of the country. Forestry and paper products are among Finland's major exports, and the industry plays a key role in creating jobs and boosting the economy. The people who work in these fields are skilled, and Finnish companies are known for using sustainable practices to protect the environment. Finland is also a leader in clean energy. The country is working hard to reduce its carbon footprint by investing in renewable energy sources like wind, solar, and bioenergy. Finland's goal is to become carbon neutral by 2035, meaning it will balance out all its carbon emissions with sustainable practices. This focus on clean energy creates jobs, attracts foreign investment, and makes Finland one of the greenest countries in the world. While Finland's economy is strong, the cost of living here is quite high. Helsinki, the capital, is especially expensive, but even in smaller cities, everyday expenses can add up. Let's break down some of these costs to give you a better picture. Food prices in Finland are generally higher than in many other European countries. For example, a liter of milk might cost around €1, a loaf of bread €2 to €3, and a kilogram of chicken could be about €10. Most food items are imported, so groceries are often pricier than in countries with a warmer climate where food production is easier. However, Finns value quality, and local foods, especially berries, fish, and organic products, are popular and considered worth the price. Housing is one of the largest expenses. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Helsinki can range from €800 to €1,300 per month. In smaller cities, rent can be lower, around €500 to €800 per month. If you're planning to buy a home, the average price per square meter is around €5,000 in Helsinki and about €2,000 in smaller cities. These high housing costs make renting or buying a home in Finland a serious investment, but the quality of housing is high, and most homes are warm, modern, and energy efficient. Getting around Finland is easy thanks to its efficient public transportation system. A monthly transportation pass costs around €60 in Helsinki, making it affordable and accessible. Finns value punctuality, and public transport is usually reliable, so many people don't feel the need to own a car. However, outside big cities, having a car can be helpful due to the remote locations and long distances between some towns. Eating out is a treat for most people in Finland due to the high cost. A meal at an average restaurant can cost around €15-20 per person, and a meal in a nicer restaurant can be over €50. Because of this, many Finns prefer cooking at home to save money. However, you'll find that Finnish restaurants serve fresh, high-quality dishes, often featuring local ingredients. One major perk in Finland is the high quality of education, which is publicly funded. School is free for all children, and even university education is free for EU citizens. Non-EU students pay tuition, but there are many scholarships available. This access to affordable, high-quality education has made Finland one of the best educated countries in the world and gives people more opportunities to succeed in their careers. Healthcare in Finland is also affordable and accessible. Most health services are publicly funded, and people only pay small fees for visits and treatments. This system helps keep healthcare costs down while providing high-quality care to everyone, which is an important benefit, especially in a high-cost country. Although living in Finland can be expensive, the high quality of life makes it worthwhile for many. With fair wages, good public services, and a strong economy, Finns can enjoy a comfortable life. even with higher costs. In the end, Finland's economy is built on stability, fairness, and innovation, providing a good environment for those willing to embrace its unique way of life. Finland is becoming an increasingly popular choice for immigrants due to its strong economy, high quality of life, and friendly people. Known for being safe, clean, and organized, Finland is a welcoming place, though its cold winters and relatively high cost of living can take some getting used to. Let's look at what it's like for immigrants to settle here and the visa conditions needed to make it happen. For those moving to Finland for work, job opportunities are often found in fields like technology, engineering, healthcare, and education. The country has a high demand for skilled workers, especially in tech and IT. Finland's economy is very stable, so there are plenty of chances to build a career and advance. And since the country values equality, most workplaces are very inclusive and focus on teamwork, making it easier for newcomers to fit in. Finland also offers opportunities for students from around the world. Many universities have programs in English, and students from the European Union, EU, don't have to pay tuition fees. For non-EU students, there are tuition fees, but Finnish universities offer scholarships that can help cover costs. Education here is high quality, with a focus on practical skills, which makes it a great place for students who want to build a successful career. Language can be a challenge for newcomers, as Finnish is a unique and complex language. Most Finns speak English very well, especially in cities, so it's possible to get by without knowing Finnish. However, learning Finnish or Swedish can be helpful, especially for work and making local friends. Many immigrants find that taking language classes helps them settle in faster and feel more connected. The Finnish way of life is quite peaceful and private. Finns are friendly, but may seem reserved at first. They value personal space and quiet time. Many immigrants find that once they get used to this, they enjoy the calm lifestyle. Finnish culture is also very organized, so things run smoothly, which makes everyday life easier. Public services like healthcare, transportation, and education are of very high quality and easy to access, which helps people feel comfortable and supported. To help immigrants settle in, Finland offers various programs and support networks. For example, many cities have community events, meetups, and organizations that help newcomers connect with locals. These services offer guidance on finding housing, understanding the culture, and dealing with practical issues. This support network helps people build a new life, make friends, and feel welcome in their new home. To move to Finland, people need to apply for the right visa or residence permit, depending on the reason for their stay. Let's look at some of the main visa types. If you're moving to Finland for a job, you'll need a work visa, also known as a residence permit for employed persons. The application process is straightforward, and if you have a job offer from a Finnish company, it's much easier to get approval. Your employer often helps with the paperwork, and if everything is in order, the process can take a few months. Once approved, this permit allows you to stay and work in Finland for 1 to 4 years, and you can apply for an extension if you wish to stay longer. For students, a student visa or student residence permit is required. Once accepted to a university, students can apply for this permit, which usually covers the entire study period. The visa allows students to work part-time during their studies, giving them a chance to earn money and gain experience. After graduation, students can apply for an extension to stay and find a job in Finland, which many international students take advantage of. Finland also supports family reunification. If you have close family members in Finland, like a spouse or children, you can apply for a family visa to join them. This permit allows families to live together, and once approved, family members get access to the same services, including healthcare and education, making it easier for the whole family to settle in. Entrepreneurs can apply for a special entrepreneur visa if they want to start a business in Finland. To qualify, applicants need a strong business plan and enough funding to support their business. Finland offers a lot of support to startups, and this visa is part of the government's plan to attract new talent and ideas. Entrepreneurs in Finland benefit from a friendly business environment, good infrastructure, and a skilled workforce. Once you've lived in Finland for a few years on a residence permit, you can apply for permanent residency. This allows you to stay indefinitely, and after 4 to 5 years of living in Finland with permanent residency, you may be eligible to apply for Finnish citizenship. Many immigrants choose to make Finland their permanent home because of the quality of life, safety, and sense of community. In summary, Finland offers great opportunities for immigrants, whether you're looking to study, work, start a business, or reunite with family. The country's visa process is straightforward, and with a bit of patience, it's possible to build a fulfilling life here. With support systems, language programs, and a welcoming community, Finland makes it easy for people from all backgrounds to feel at home. While Finland is an incredible place to live, like anywhere, it comes with some challenges, especially for those who are new to the country. These challenges can sometimes be a bit surprising and may take a while to adjust to, but with some patience and an open mind, many people find that they're manageable over time. One of the biggest challenges for newcomers is Finland's long and cold winters. Winters here are harsh, with temperatures often dropping below freezing and days that get very short, especially in the northern regions. The sun might only rise for a few hours a day, and in some places, it can be dark for nearly the entire day during the winter months. Adjusting to the cold and lack of sunlight can be tough, and many people find themselves feeling a bit gloomy or low in energy during the winter season. However, Finnish people have learned to cope, using bright indoor lighting, enjoying winter sports, and cozying up with family and friends. To make winter more manageable, Finns often take up outdoor activities like skiing, snowshoeing, and ice fishing to enjoy the season. There are also saunas everywhere, which provide a warm escape and a place to relax. For people coming from warmer countries, it might take some time to get used to dressing in layers and handling icy sidewalks. But over time, many newcomers find they can adapt. Another big challenge for immigrants is the Finnish language. Finnish is very different from most other languages, and it can be difficult to learn. Unlike English or many European languages, Finnish has its own unique structure and vocabulary. Even simple words and phrases can be a challenge for beginners. For immigrants who plan to stay long-term, learning Finnish can make daily life easier and help with finding work, but it requires dedication and patience. Fortunately, most people in Finland speak English, especially in the cities, which helps newcomers feel less isolated at first. Many newcomers rely on translation apps and language classes in the beginning, which helps with things like shopping, using public transport, and meeting people. There are free and low-cost language classes across the country, which are helpful not only for learning Finnish, but also for connecting with other newcomers who are adjusting to the same challenges. Housing in Finland can also be a challenge, especially in larger cities like Helsinki, where rent is relatively high. Many people choose to live in smaller apartments to keep costs down, as housing can take up a significant part of the budget. Finding an apartment in popular cities can be competitive, and there may be limited options in the center of town. For those moving with families or on a tight budget, it may be necessary to look in surrounding areas where housing is more affordable. The good news is that even the suburbs have reliable public transportation, so it's easy to commute into the city. Speaking of transportation, while Finland has a well-organized public transit system, it can be expensive if you need to travel regularly, especially between cities. Most people in cities rely on buses, trams, and trains, which are punctual but come at a cost. In smaller towns, however, options are limited, so having a car can be necessary, though car ownership and fuel can be costly. Fortunately, Finland has good road systems, and most people find they can manage without a car in the larger cities. Finnish people also tend to be more reserved, which can be surprising for those coming from places with a more social culture. Finns enjoy their personal space and tend to keep to themselves in public. It's normal for people to avoid small talk with strangers, and you might find it takes a little while to make friends. But once you do make friends in Finland, those friendships are often genuine and long-lasting. Another cultural difference is Finland's work-life balance. While it's a positive thing overall, the emphasis on work-life balance can feel different for people coming from places where work is very high-paced. Finnish workplaces prioritize efficiency and punctuality, but they also encourage employees to take time for themselves. People here are very serious about leaving work on time and respecting personal time. This can be an adjustment for people used to working long hours or staying connected to work outside of office hours. Living in Finland also means adjusting to a high cost of living. Everything from groceries to clothing tends to be more expensive here, especially compared to other European countries. Families with children often find that childcare and school-related expenses can add up, even though Finland's education system is one of the best in the world. Learning how to budget and find deals is important, and it's common for Finns to be careful with money and save where they can. Despite these challenges, many people find that the positives of life in Finland outweigh the difficulties. The country offers a high quality of life, a strong sense of safety, and a beautiful natural environment. Over time, as people adjust to the winters, the culture, and the language, they often find that they feel more at home and appreciate the unique experience of living in Finland. With some patience and a willingness to adapt, most immigrants find that Finland is a wonderful place to live. The challenges are real, but so are the rewards. And as people get to know the culture, build connections, and find their routines, life in Finland can be a truly fulfilling experience. Thank you for watching. If you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel,